the land of Duplo toys is made by everyone. It's 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks high, and building it is fun. And the land of Duplo toys is not that far away. Just 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks long, so let's go there and play. Long, so let's go there and play.
Once there was a wall, a great big ziggy-zaggy wall. And behind the wall lived a boy named Joey. Now, Joey wasn't just any boy. Joey was special. See, Joey liked to build things with his Duplo blocks. And the things he could build were wonderful. Once, for example, Joey made a little dog.
It's not a dog, it's a harpocamus.
I thought you were making a dog.
I changed it.
All right. Once, Joey made a harpocamus. Now, he also built a very nice all-red Duplo airplane. Excuse me. It was a yellow and blue and green airplane. Now, Joey had a special friend that he liked to play with. He called her Mrs. Hickenlooper. Joey was quite fond of her, and he loved to watch her dance. One day, Joey built a...
This is my Magitron. It's magic.
Ah, an Imagitron, of course. Magic, right? And last but not least, Joey has made a green box. Well, it really is a green box.
This is a special box. It can do lots of things.
Joey, it's just a green box. I really don't think it can do anything.
Yes, it can. My box can do lots of things. Look it, my box can jump.
It can't really jump. Who ever heard of a box that could jump?
It can't too. Just look at my Magitron. It's pretend, silly. Don't you know how to pretend?
Well, yes, of course I know how. I happen to be a very good pretender. Well, anyway, one day, very recently, it was Mrs. Hickenlooper's birthday. This was a great event because Mrs. H only had birthdays every 10 years.
Unfortunately, she was very, very sad because she thought nobody had remembered her birthday.
But Joey had remembered. Not only that, he was sending her a very special present, the wonderful jumping box.
Mrs. H is going to love this.
Joey wanted to send the box in the fastest way he could so it would get to Mrs. Hickenlooper in time. He decided to send it by airplane. Now, it happened that the airplane liked to do fancy tricks. Dives, rollovers, and all kinds of loop-de-loops. Made you kind of dizzy just to watch it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. That last loop-de-loop was a little too loopy. What's going to happen to the birthday box? Can the little airplane get it before it jumps away? Oh, if only it would just hold still. Got it. Whew. Uh-oh, and double uh-oh. A sudden storm has come up. Now what's going to happen? It's such a big storm and such a little plane. No! The plane is falling. What are we going to do?
I have to save it quick.
Can Joey save his little airplane?
Maybe I could build something that could help. Can you think of something I could build with my Duplo blocks? I know. I'll build a runway out of blocks so the airplane will be able to land on it.
was too close. Oh dear, now we have another problem. Mrs. Hickenlooper still thinks everybody has forgotten her birthday, and she's so sad, and her train leaves soon. If Joey wants to give her the present, he's got to hurry.
Maybe I shouldn't let the plane take it the rest of the way. Too many whoop-a-whoops. I know. I'll let the Harpocamus take it. Okay, Harpocamus. Take the box to Mrs. H before she leaves.
Uh-oh. Do you see what I see?
Uh-oh.
The Harpocamus has come to a great big river. How is he going to get across? He's stuck, and time is running out. Hurry! The train whistle! Maybe we can get some help again from everybody watching at home.
Can you think of something to build with your blocks to help the Harpocamus get across the river? Look what I built. I built a bridge. He can go right across it.
Are you sure it's going to get there in time? Quick! She's getting on the train! Oh, she looks so sad.
Go, Harpocamus, go!
And so the Harpocamus rushed to the train, making it just in time.
Mrs. H, don't leave. I didn't forget your birthday. Here's your present. I just know you're gonna like it. She likes it.
And so Mrs. H had a very happy birthday.
Goodbye, Mrs. Hickenlooper. Goodbye.
Of course, Joey is going to have to start thinking again right away. You see, tomorrow is the Harpocamus's birthday. Maybe if Joey can't think of a good present for the Harpocamus, then you can.
Joey, come and get it.
But right now, it's time for Joey's lunch. See you later, Joey. On the other side of the wall lived a girl named Michelle. Michelle loved all her Duplo animal friends, and Sally the zookeeper too. But her favorite one of all was Marvin the monkey.
Hi, Marvin. Have you had a good day today?
Marvin was a mischievous little fellow. He liked to hide behind things. He liked to tease the other animals. He often knocked things over, and sometimes he got Sally absolutely exasperated. But Michelle loved Marvin the best anyway. Yesterday afternoon, something very upsetting happened. Marvin the monkey got lost. Michelle looked high and low for him. Oh, where could Marvin be? Michelle was really worried. She looked through all her things. She even looked under her hat. Where could he be? I can't see him. Can you? Maybe he was behind a tree. Could he be underneath the wheelbarrow? Oh, it was very frustrating. Marvin was simply nowhere to be found. Michelle was afraid that maybe he was lost. Oh, good grief, there he is. Well, Michelle was very relieved to find Marvin, and she asked him to come down, but Marvin wouldn't come down.
Marvin, what are you doing up there? You come down. Do you have any idea how I can get Marvin down?
I won't come down, I won't come down. I just love to monkey around. I won't come down, and that's that.
So, Michelle decided she'd ask Sally the zookeeper if she had any ideas to get Marvin down from the vine.
Okay, Sally. You can try it. Let's see if he'll listen to you.
Sally tried getting Marvin to come down.
Marvin, I've got some nice bananas in my wheelbarrow for you.
one, Marvin? And I'll give you one. Marvin, you come down right this second.
But Marvin wouldn't come down.
I won't come down, I won't come down. No banana's gonna get me down. I just love to monkey around, so I won't come down.
Ahem, said Mrs. Hippo. I think I may just have an idea.
What did you say? You have an idea? Oh, good. Let's try it.
Mrs. Hippo has had a wonderful idea. Hortense, her baby hippo, is going to climb onto her back, and then they'll see if they can reach Marvin. It's so crazy, it might just work. But Marvin wouldn't come down. In fact, it looks as if Marvin went up a little higher. This was not working at all the way it was supposed to.
I won't come down, I won't come down. Piggyback hippos can't get me down. I just love to monkey around, so I won't come down.
Michelle was getting really upset now. Marvin was much too high. Just when Michelle thought all was lost, along came Gerard the giraffe. Gerard was very shy, and it had taken him a long time to work up the courage to speak up. But Gerard had an idea.
You'll have to speak up a little louder, Gerard. I can hardly hear you.
Gerard was a very, very quiet fellow.
Oh, Gerard, would you? Could you? And Carla could help? Oh, that's a wonderful idea.
So Michelle started doing what Gerard had suggested. She built a bridge, and then she built a great big tower on top of the bridge. And Gerard's best friend, Carla the crocodile, stood on that, and Gerard climbed all the way up to the top. Surely that would do the trick.
This doesn't work. Nothing will. Be careful, Gerard. Be careful, Carla. Don't fall. Hold on, Carla. Hold on. Oh, Gerard, you're so brave. Oh, Carla, you're so strong.
And Gerard was indeed brave, and Carla was very strong, but Marvin wouldn't come down.
I won't come down, I won't come down. I just love to monkey around. A giraffe and a crocodile can't make me.
Well, this situation was really getting out of hand. Sally the zookeeper had tried to get Marvin down. Mrs. Hippo and Hortense had tried. Carla the crocodile had tried. And even bashful Gerard the giraffe had tried. But Marvin still wasn't coming down. It was time for a meeting. All the animals met at 3 o'clock. Michelle was in charge.
What are we going to do about Marvin? He's up in that tree, and how are we going to get him down?
Gerard, who was getting a little less shy, whispered an idea to Michelle. Here was Gerard's idea. Why didn't they just ask Marvin why he wouldn't come down?
Great idea.
So, up the tower climbed Gerard again, as close to Marvin as he could get.
What's that, Gerard? We can't hear you.
Marvin says that at first he was just being naughty, but when everybody tried to get him down, he just kept climbing higher. Then he climbed too high, and he's scared. Now he doesn't know how to get down.
Wow, that's loud.
I will come down, I will come down. I'm too scared to monkey around. Won't someone please help me?
I'll be glad to help you. I'll make a little tree for you so you can swing from the big one.
And so, down came Marvin at last.
I did come down, I did come down. Feels so good to touch the ground. No more monkeying around. Hey, I got down. Yippee!
Marvin, we need to have a serious talk. You have to think before you do things. Then you won't get into trouble all the time, okay? But Marvin, I'm glad you asked me for help.
Then Sally gave Marvin a banana, and Michelle put him to bed. And forever after that, Marvin always listened to Michelle and always stayed out of trouble. Well, almost always.
Marvin.
Behind yet another part of the ziggy-zaggy wall lived a boy and a girl named Mike and Molly. And Mike and Molly could never agree on anything. When she wanted to jump, he wanted to lie down. When he wanted to make noise, she wanted to be quiet. When he ate vanilla ice cream, she ate chocolate. There was only one thing that they always agreed upon. They were very good friends.
We're such good friends.
One day, something unusual happened. Mike and Molly agreed on something else. They would build something. But what would they build? That was a big problem. Mike wanted to build a tower with a dog on top of a clock.
That's ridiculous. How's that dog gonna get down from there?
Molly wanted to make a boat on a firehouse.
Who ever heard of a boat on a firehouse?
Then Mike wanted to build a funny house. But Molly wanted to build a table and chairs.
What would you do?
I have an idea about what they could do. Maybe I'll call them up and tell them.
Hello. It's that guy. What guy? You know the guy that's always talking? Oh, that guy. He says we should just start building and see what comes out. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Goodbye.
So Mike and Molly started building and waited to see what would come out. They built, and they built, and they built.
It's a two-headed hopalonga. No, it's a giant. It's a two-headed giant.
Now the story doesn't end there. You see, the two-headed giant was made by two people who couldn't agree on anything, and that giant was exactly the same way. When one head wanted to go north, the other wanted to go south.
Let's go this way. No, let's go that way.
When one head wanted to stand up, the other wanted to lie down.
No, he needs to stand up. No, he needs to lay down. No, he needs to stand up. No, he needs to lay down. This isn't good at all.
Let's hop. Let's skip.
This wasn't good at all. In fact, it was pretty bad. You see, the giant went bumping and thumping around town because it couldn't seem to figure out how to go all in one direction at the same time. Well, of course, Mike and Molly knew that this couldn't go on for very long. The trouble was, they couldn't agree on how to fix it.
Let's make it have only one head. Let's make it have three heads.
Meanwhile, back in town,
Quick to the firehouse. No, slowly to the gas station.
Oh, no, not again.
We're sorry. We just can't agree on which way to go.
oh dear, we really do have a problem here. Mike and Molly can't agree on what to do, and the giant can't either. If nobody can work together around here, the town and all the people could be in trouble. Do you have any ideas about what Mike and Molly could do with the great big mixed-up two-headed giant?
The giant's making a terrible mess. Yep, I think so.
Yikes!
Mike, what are we gonna do? Molly, we have to try something new here. I think so. We're gonna have to cooperate. Work together.
And so, Mike and Molly thought up a plan together. They decided that the great big mixed-up two-headed giant was just too big and too, well, two-headed. And so they made Yerk and Snurk.
How do you do, Snurk? Very well, thank you, Yerk. Lovely day, isn't it? Just lovely. I think we need a vacation, don't you? Yes, let's go to the beach. How about the mountains? Why don't we take turns? Great idea! But first, we have to help fix up the mess we made. That's right.
Bye, Yerk. Bye, Snurk. Have fun at the beach.
Ta-ta!
Hey, Mike, cooperating's pretty fun.
All at once, Mike and Molly heard a noise, and it seemed to be coming from the other side of the wall. What could it be, they wondered? Maybe you know. Well, Mike and Molly began taking the blocks off the wall one by one. And what did they see? There was Michelle and her Duplo animal friends, and that made them very happy. Michelle told Mike and Molly how Marvin was so naughty. He climbed way up in the trees and really couldn't come down. But Michelle said Marvin had learned his lesson and was going to be a very good monkey from now on. Then suddenly, they heard a strange noise. And there was Joey with his airplane.
This a new plane I made?
Joey told everybody about Mrs. H's birthday, and the green box, and the airplane, and of course, all about the Harpocamus. Now, they could all play together. And they all agreed. The land of Duplo toys is a wonderful place. After all, it's your own imagination.
Oh, the land of Duplo toys is made by everyone. It's 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks high, and building it is fun. And the land of Duplo toys is not that far away. Just 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks long, so let's go there and play.
What I was just thinking, Snurk. You were thinking that the land of Duplo toys is your own imagination, weren't you? Exactly.